Warning! The following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Geoguessr. We are doing the United States No Blurry today. 3 minutes. It's a map by Simi. And hopefully we're going to be able to use our knowledge of license plates to figure out exactly where we are. Like, that's a Connecticut plate. How do I know it? Well, and that's a Connecticut sign. So we're technically on Connecticut Road 70, which are these circle roads. Here's 77, here's 80, 79, 82, 57, 33, 106, 34, 67, 73, 63. Yeah, I'm not, 69. I'm not the best at finding roads or streets or anything along those lines. Oh, 68 and 70. Pound 69. So we're in between. I've never been good at it. Even I could generally find roads in my neighborhood. Well, that's because I drive them so frequently. Roads I've never heard of or seen before. Kind of taking a shot in the dark. You might get lucky. You might not. We also have to assume that we might not be zoomed in enough. But we have two numbers to look for, 68 and 70, and they both seem to be around here. No town names. We know it's Connecticut. It's actually the same, and we got Cheshire. 68, 70, Cheshire. Turn to start. We are Terrell Farm. And something random. Seems like a pretty decent one. I feel like we're over here. Here's the T-Mile River. Here's Waterbury. I feel like this is the road we're on for some reason. I think we went north, didn't we? We did go north, so we're south. Mountain Road, perhaps? Let's go down. Well, we're going east. Didn't I just say we went north? What am I talking about? Cornwall? Cornwall, maybe? Please, God. Body of water. Body of water. Fuck. Definitely not enough time. Prince Court. Near a body of water. Definitely not over there. Thinking we're close to this. Nah, whatever. We'll keep it where we have it. Hopefully it's close. It might be to the right more. It was to the right more. That was 68. There's Prince Court. There's the body of water we just saw. We really only noticed it as time was expiring and we kind of gave up that there was another body of water over here. You know, we saw the first one, and that's where our mind was drawn to. 2.8 miles, though, isn't bad. And, you know, license plates were definitely helpful there. Feels south. So, and then all those mountains out there. So we're west coast. Maybe it's not so south. These trees are definitely western Oregon, Washington, maybe a little bit of Northern California. So we could theoretically start looking for bollards. We have those mountains, which are probably the Rockies. It could be a very weird Idaho, Montana. We have a New York plate. That's an Alaska plate. Not a New York plate. It's not New York because it doesn't have the black up top. Which makes sense for the West Coast, Oregon, California. However, are there really this many fucking... It feels like a weird Alaska. Juneau is probably a better bet. Where the fuck is Juneau? Where the fuck is Juneau? Why do I think it's down here? I'm lost. There's Juneau. Found it. I knew it was down there. If it's Alaska, it's not a very North Alaska. It doesn't feel super dread. We still have plenty of trees. It's not cold. I know it's kind of tough to tell if something feels cold or not, but this probably, I had to throw down a number. Twin Bears Camp would probably be like 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Shit. We might be able to get away with down here. This is not really near any major city. I know we placed it in Juneau, but I placed it there as it feels like it's warm and it's got to be in the south kind of thing. We do have some bollards, but those aren't real bollards. Those are just reflectors for the guardrails. We haven't seen any town names. We haven't seen any road numbers. We have the Twin Bears Camp, but I don't think that's going to be too helpful. This is probably something similar. Colorado Lower Stiles Creek Trailhead. If this ends up being fucking Colorado, I got baited hard. Because we had 3 cars back to back to back that all had the Alaska plates. It feels weird. It feels very weird. As time's expiring, let me just make sure. Yeah, no, that's Alaska. Wow. Wow. I didn't think it was going to be this far north. Obviously, I don't know too much about the Fairbanks area, but I do know it couldn't be the Anchorage area. I don't think... Oof. That's a rough one. That is a rough one. We knew it was Alaska. But I didn't see it being this. It looks like we went the wrong way. Here is the Twin Bears Camp. We would have never found that on a map. If we would have gone the other way, however, there's a chance we would have seen Pleasant Valley. And Pleasant Valley does show up from a distance, and there's a good chance we might have been able to see it. But we got unlucky. That's the moral of that story. We went the wrong way. Feels kind of Appalachia. We do have front plates. That's the green in the middle, not Appalachia. The Oregon plate, actually, not the Washington plate. Damn. Yeah, no, okay. These mountains feel a little bit more western coast. Can we find our way out of residential hell? Either we just did, or this is just the main road in the residential hell area. It's never fun being stuck in residential areas. You usually find a little bit of information, you know, the architecture, stuff like that, but not enough that you can use it to guess where you are. You're not going to really see a town name or a highway number while you're in these residential communities. And it looks like they're all the fucking same. Because every 4 blocks or so, we have this nice traffic circle. Oh, this feels like we're out of it. We don't want to go across. Let's back into it. But yeah, everything kind of felt the same. It's cookie cutter layouts. I know that's a big thing on the East Coast. I didn't really think it was going to be as big on the West Coast. You know, obviously, as you move further west and you start developing different styles of building, architecture, and all that. So I know, you know, obviously the East Coast was populated and the West Coast was populated, and then the middle kind of took a little bit longer. But what was it? There was I think it was in Nevada. Johnson Creek Watershed. There was a city, I believe, in Nevada that was going to be made and you could buy land and it was cheap as fuck. And then the guy like abandoned the project or something. I don't know 503 area codes. Gresham City. .net. It doesn't. It's the United States. We never find anything. Post office, though, if we can get in. What does it say? Post office, Truffle Hunter, next left. This should be the post office? Church. That's not a post office. The reason we want to find post offices, if we ever do find them, they'll tell you the state, they'll tell you the town, they'll give you the zip code. So if we're confident it's Oregon, it might have said Trebon or Prineville or Madras. We didn't find it in time, so we wouldn't be able to use it. A lot closer to Portland. The town of Gresham. Definitely not something we saw on the sign. I'm surprised Rumi went with Portland. It didn't give me that major city vibes. But, you know, we did just discover 26. And it ends up being literally a little bit further down the road is where the post office was. And we might have been able to find Gresham. And as you can see, Gresham does show up from a distance, even next to Portland. So there was a chance we would have been able to then use that to our advantage. This feels Appalachia. West Virginia, kind of. Bridge, Hot Springs, Free Will Baptist Church. Speed limit of 35. No truck turnaround beyond this point. We don't really see license plates from this distance. And a dude's just chilling on the side of the road. Probably West Virginia. No, 55. So we just jumped 20 miles. Which essentially means we're not going to find anything that way. If the speed limit goes down, you're usually in a town, and if it goes up, you're usually leaving. Hot Springs Resort. We do have a back plate here, and we don't have a front plate. We also have these flags, which I'm not too familiar with. It looks like the flag of whether you want to go with Indonesia or Macau. And I know no flags in the United States that go with green. Not something that I could use. Oh, those are the towns. We have Marshall and Asheville. I think I know where Marshall is. I know where Wheeling is. For some reason, I think there's a Marshall up here, but I might be wrong. What was it? There's a Marshall that has been full of tragedy. There was I think it was American football team that played for the College of Marshall, and they were all involved in a devastating plane crash where like the entire team passed away. That was in like 80s, I want to say. But they've, you know, obviously come back now. There's a whole movie about it. I think it's called We Are Marshall. I don't recognize these flags. I don't. The Iron Horse Station, Real Fruit Smoothies, because that's important. This says Hot Springs, North Carolina. Okay. Now we have Marshall, which might still be the same Marshall. Here's Hot Springs. Here's Marshall. Holy fuck. Return to start. We are on the bridge, entering town. We should be like right here. I'm glad we saw that sign. We spent a lot of time thinking we were in West Virginia. Fuck. That looks like an Arizona plate. Does it not? No, it does not. We don't have the purple. Unless that's purple and I'm fucking colorblind. Does this even feel like Arizona? We do have front plates. Arizona, I believe, does not require front plates. Not Arizona. Could be one of the fucking Dakotas. I believe North Dakota has more blue than South Dakota. Yeah, we got Gen 1 coverage. I know it's still in the Dakotas. Let's see if we can't find a town name. Feels flat, feels open, feels like a college maybe. If it's a college, we could probably get some information about the town it's in. It might, like, if, for example, this is North Dakota, it might say, hey, the Fargo College of... I don't fucking know. Guys, I don't know anything about it. The Newman Outdoor Field. Alex Sports Complex. Fred Schlanzer's Memorial Park. Information that we want to see, but not quite the information that's going to be helpful. They have corn on their foul poles. No real insignia anywhere. Definitely a college campus. That actually might be useful. Can we read it? The Sciences Research Laboratory, Agricultural Research Service of the U.S. Department of Agriculture. Almost. Guys, I really wish I recognized college campuses better. I could recognize mine, the one that I went to. I could recognize the ones that family members went to. I can't recognize ones that I don't know about. Permit required, violations, fuck. It's open. There's nothing here. Gen 4 coverage. A John Deere factory. I guess we're leaving behind the college. Unless this... North Dakota State University. I don't actually know where North Dakota State University is. North Dakota State University. It is in fucking Fargo. Newman Outdoor Field. We are... somewhere over here. Somewhere over here. We're just guessing. God damn. God damn. We got it. I said North Dakota. I said Fargo. Luckily, that's the first place we checked, and luckily it was right. Ooh, baby. Now, obviously, there were some places we could have done a little bit better. Looking at you, Alaska. However, that's not the worst. 2 perfect scores, which, yes, we're moving. We're really limited by time. If we would have gone the other way in Alaska, I'm thinking we would have maybe been able to find something. Oregon, we didn't really go the right. Did we go the right way in Oregon? I mean, we made it to the major road, and we did see Gresham at the end. So maybe it's just a bad guess. We kind of hedged the middle of the state there. Alaska, we definitely fucked up in. I know Rumi's gonna win because Rumi's the fucking US expert. So in first place is Rumi, 24,530. Tresman in second, 21,334. Screenshot the World in third, 20,793. We're not too far behind in 20,638. If we would have had, even if we just went Anchorage, Alaska, I think we would have ended up in second there. May coming in fifth, 12,055, and Geoguessr in sixth at 46,56. Alaska, man. Fucking Alaska. If we literally had a better Alaska guess, we would have been in second place. But that's going to be where we call for the day, so thank you all so much for being here. I hope you all enjoyed. A little bit of sad news, I guess. We will have an episode tomorrow on Saturday. However, I'm going to have to record it tonight because I am gone Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So no stream on Monday, but we will be back on Tuesday. It's almost like I never left. So I look forward to seeing you guys all after this weekend. I do have some content for you guys for Saturday, for Sunday, and for Monday. So I hope you all enjoy, and I look forward to seeing you guys all next week. But until then, guys, enjoy the rest of your day, and bye-bye.